What's good, man? Welcome back to Jail Rich Trades and Stocks, where we spend all the info that they don't want you to know. And today I want to talk about how to identify key levels in the stock market, how to make money off of these key levels off of stock going up or down in the stock market, and what to be on the lookout for. So y'all gonna want to stick around, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, so we keep the free game coming to y'all, man. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Now, first things first, man, I have been getting a lot of questions from beginners asking, Chop, how do I identify a key level in the stock market? Well, first, you have to know what support and resistance is, or supply and demand, but I like to call it support and resistance. Support is what? If you've been watching my videos, you should already know the answer. If you new here, I'm gonna tell you support is the floor that the stock keeps going down to, man, and bouncing up off of. You understand what I'm saying? When a stock is holding support, that means, okay, say support is $500. That means it keeps coming down to $500 and won't go below it. It's having a hard time breaking below support. You understand what I'm saying? Resistance is the same thing, but to the upside. It's where a stock keeps going up to and getting dragged down, pulled down from. So if 500 is resistance on the stock, that means it keeps going up to 500, tapping it, and then coming back down because it can't break and hold it. You understand what I'm saying? So remember to always keep support and resistance in mind when finding key levels to the upside or the downside, man. That's going to be the main thing that you want to focus on. Looking to the left for support and resistance. Now, let's hop into the chart so you get a better understanding of what I'm saying, man. So as y'all can see, we got ticker symbol AAPL, which is Apple, pulled up on a 1 hour time frame, so we can find the overall support that it's making and the overall resistance. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm looking at this today and I'm looking for a support area or a support zone, if you rather, we would come, look to the left, always look to the left for before what happened on the stock for confirmation. You understand what I'm saying? So if we look into the left, we can see, okay, it hit 217 right here, rejected. 217 right here, rejected. 217 right here, and rejected back to the upside all 3 times. So now we got a clear indication of our support zone, of our, again, our floor. You understand what I'm saying? So now we can go here, go to drawings on trading view, and do a little rectangle for this buy zone. And I like to do buy zones more than I like to do a little line just at 217, because a lot of the times when you're trading, you'll notice that a stock may reject like 25 cents before it gets to 217. You understand what I'm saying? So you still don't want to miss the move, if you get what I'm trying to say. If we go to the left and we try to find resistance, let's see where a good resistance zone will be to play off here. So let's see if y'all can find it. 3, 2, 1. Okay. If we go here, we looking at Apple right here, man, around this time, and we're looking for a rejection play, we could say, okay, it has rejected off 228 one time, 228 twice, and the third time, man. So we could be looking at this on the start of this day at 9:30, like, okay, I might look for this to go up, then get slammed back down. And you see how it did that to a T, rejected off of this sell-off zone, man. So what we would do is go here, go to drawings on trend view again, and put another sell-off area right at 228, man, and look for that downside motion, maybe a swing if it took longer. But even if you swung that, you would have been paid by the morning. You understand what I'm saying? So this is how, anytime you want to find supply and demand, there can also be times like right now on Apple, man. If you look, it doesn't have a real horizontal resistance on the 1 hour time frame, but check this out. You see how it reversed off of 224.20 or 225.20 right here, excuse me. Then reverse a little lower than that the next time. This is creating a diagonal resistance line. You understand what I'm saying? So you could also play breakouts on a diagonal resistance line, on falling wedge patterns, on bull flag breakouts. You understand what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind also. Now that you got an understanding of supply and demand / support and resistance and how to determine some key levels, let's see this used in full effect on an example that I actually made money off of last week, man. So I got MU pulled up on the 5-minute time frame, one trading view. I like to use a 5-minute and 1-minute time frame when I'm taking trades, because 9 times out of 10 I am scalping in and out the market quick, man. I'm trying to buy and sell my contract within 30 minutes to an hour at the complete most. You understand what I'm saying? So, and it helps me understand my entries better, because on the 1 hour time frame, a lot can happen in one hour candle. You understand what I'm saying? So now I was looking to trade it on this day where the stop is set up at, man. So now looking to the left of that, looking to before that, we can see 93.90 had good buying pressure and started rejecting out there. Let me make it a little bigger. Boom. Then 2 days before that, it got down to that exact point in the pre-markets at this EMA, and then had a big old run up after it. You understand what I'm saying? After it hit it. Now, we go to the intraday before that. It came down below it a little bit, didn't really break it, came up and then ran back up. You understand what I'm saying? So, looking at it at the time I wanted to trade it, on the 3rd of September, the market hit open and I hit seeing, okay, it had got broken right off the market opens, man. So I said, okay, is this going to be broken and held, or is it going to break and retrace right back up, reject like it did the past couple of days, man? And then I looked to the next candle. When you're playing breakout plays, don't look for the first breakout candle. Always look for the candle that comes after the breakout candle, man, for confirmation. You understand what I'm saying? So the second candle didn't reject off of it, didn't run back up. It did what? It broke and held it. So I said, okay, I'll hop in up here, set my stop loss right above the first candle. A stop loss is the certain level that you want to get stopped out of your trade at. If it goes there, you're going to automatically sell your trade, chalk it up as an L to minimize your L's and maximize your wins, man. So you see, it never even came back close to my stop loss. All it did was print. And after I seen it start consolidating a little bit, and in this rejection candle right here, I did sell it for a quick 2-to-1 gain, man. Risk to reward. But if I would have held it and didn't snipe it, you see that this would have paid me all day. That could have been an easy 150% gain on this contract, because that's how volatile trading options is in the stock market, man. You understand what I'm saying? Now, looking at ticker symbol SPY is another example of a trade that I took today that did make me some profits, and I'll put the gains right there so y'all know I'm not capping, man. I called it out to the Discord too. I was looking at the 550 level is a key resistance today, man, because I know that, one, there was a whole lot of sellers stacked up there. Two, that it was once a heavy support zone, and when supports get broken, they have to turn to resistance for the stock to run back and retest that level. And three, it's a big psychological level. You understand what I'm saying? It's an even round number at 550 on the ETF, an index. You understand what I'm saying? So let's zoom in so y'all can see. After it hit 550, I'm mad I didn't catch it down here, for real, for real. That's a easy 200% gain in trading options terms. But I seen it hit 550, man, and I wanted to see it reject. I was really looking for a rejection play, for it to sell off heavy right there like it has been for the past couple of days. But after I see it broke it, I wanted to ask myself, okay, is this going to be a fake out, or is it going to hold it? A fake out is when the stock breaks a level, then gets yanked right back down after everybody hops and calls front running, thinking that this thing is going to keep going up. Again, I say, watch for the first candle after the breakout candle for confirmation, man. So I seen, okay, this might come down and retest, but it really has no selling volume in it. So I got in right around here. I set my stop loss down here, and if you look, it did almost stop me out, man, but I didn't let it. I didn't set up an automatic stop loss on my Robinhood. Therefore, my contracts, it didn't sell. And as you can see, it just rejected, came back up, and then it started printing me up, man. This wound up being roughly a 40% return. And this is on a 5-minute chart, so roughly about 20 minutes is all the trade took, man. This is called scalping, being in and out of moves quick for profit, seeing profit, taking profit in the stock market, man. So you're not leaving nothing on the floor or giving them back unneeded money. You understand what I'm saying? Now, granted, if I would have held it longer, it would have pulled back a little bit only to break higher for the day, man. This jank just kept eating towards the end of the day. Now, let's look at one more. I want to show y'all an example of a loser right quick, man. Because stuff ain't always sugar, cookies, and cream, man. Let me show y'all examples of a fake out. Now, we looking at Tesla, man. And I want to show y'all an example of how you can lose if you're not playing these key levels correctly, or if you're not being patient. You understand what I'm saying? Or chasing the trade. So last week, I took a Tesla trade, man. I was looking at 235 as resistance, knowing that 234 is a big sell-off zone, man. So I'm like, okay, I don't know why I didn't try to play a reversal play, but I seen it broke 234, which was the main key level. And this is what I was just talking about as far as a fake out, man. I said, okay, I'm going to hop in calls after I see, at the time, this candle was green when I hopped in, only wind up to reversing and coming right back down. That's called a fake out, man. So I was looking for a continuation play above 234, and I wound up getting stopped out of the trade because you see it obviously got slammed and it reversed it down. But that's okay. I'll take that as what I like to call a lesson. Not a L, but a lesson. Because I set my stop loss up good. I only lost a little bit of my capital, which I made back in the very next trade. You understand what I'm saying? And I respected my stop loss. This game is not about always winning. It's more about winning way more than you're losing. You understand what I'm saying? And taking smart, disciplined trades. So with that being said, man, I want to talk about what to look out for tomorrow in the stock market, man. Some of my key levels. So now that 550 has gotten broken, 552 has got broken on spot, look for it to run down, maybe retest 552. If it can't hold up at 552, look for that key level of 550 to be touched again. And it's either going to do one or two things. It's going to bounce up heavy off of the 550 area, or look for a break and hold under 549.50 to ride the puts back to the downside. You understand what I'm saying? Because today I'm really feeling like it's a dead cat bounce with this SPY, man. I really feel like that it's just getting ran up a little bit after the debate just to get yanked back down, because historically we all know that September is what the biggest sell-off month in the year, man. So just keep that on y'all radar. For Nvidia, I want to look at the levels of, give me 2 seconds. For Nvidia, look for 116 as support, man. If it starts to get rejected to the downside, man, look for it to come back to 114, then 112 if it doesn't hold that area. If it does keep going up, man, watch for a break of 217.50. And y'all can go chart it up just to make sure I know what I'm talking about, man. Make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button. Leave us a like so we keep spilling the free game on y'all, man. These levels is going to be hit to a T. So if you are watching this video and you do play these levels tomorrow, make sure you send me the screenshots of you making some money on. If you want to join the Discord for the live trading signals, man, and more one-on-one free game with Coach, it's in the description, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in. We out.